Welcome back, Portal Masters. SEO Matt here with another live SEO unboxing. And as many of you I can see saw on my Twitter feed, we got a whole mess of boxes to open up today. So Tree Wrecker, Chop Shield, Courtney, Renee, welcome. Earthen Avenger, glad to see you here already. Nowd, awesome. Throw those boxes out there, because we got a lot of boxes to open up. All right. So, as I kind of mentioned on Twitter as well, I'm just going to plan to unbox for about 3 hours. We'll see if that's enough time to get through the 4 boxes that I have here. Like 2 of them are smaller. Shouldn't take too long at all. Like, I think I'll definitely get through 3 boxes. We'll see if we get through all 4. That's the major question. I think we can do it, though. I think we can do it, especially with the new system. Like I said, I think it makes things. It might make things go a little bit faster, actually. Pi Magna, welcome and farewell. Have a good day. Pumpkin Eyebrow, glad to see you. Survivorcast, Joe, lots of boxes. You know it. You know how that goes. All right, so let's go ahead and get set up here. We're gonna use this format again and just test and reset as we unbox. See how that goes. Courtney, congratulations on the VIP win. Yeah, we had 4 items up for sale in the VIP auctions last week. And 4 different winners. So congratulations to everybody, including Courtney, who won. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to reveal necessarily who won that stuff. If they want to reveal it as Courtney is right here, that's fine by me. But yeah, I'm going to treat that stuff basically as I would like a private sale. Biggie John, welcome. Renee, I'm with you. Let's get this party started. All right, so we're going to get started with one of the smaller boxes. Get that out of the way, clear up some space for myself. Inside the smaller box, I have a large plastic bag of figures. It's always a nice place to start. What is... Okay. Just a label on the bag. Got it. Yeah, we'll have to see if this lot is official. I don't know. With some of these smaller bags of stuff, like I don't know if we'll get a prereqs. We'll find out. First up, we have Voodoo with another fairly straight axe. Good to see that. We had one of those last week, I think.
First, questions later.
Talking about it's a little more rare to see nowadays. And man, we don't even have to reset Voodoo. I'm on board with that. We also have Series 1 Zook. Series 1 Zook.
Locked and loaded.
Renee, that's a good question. Is there a minimum that you need to post community posts? It's a feature I rarely use, and so I don't know if there's a minimum or not. But yeah, if any other YouTubers know that, I don't know the answer to that. Still looking for Voodoo Chop Shield? Fair enough. Ooh, Nakari, your second mystery box is coming today. Good luck with that. Hopefully you'll get some more stuff you need. Sevenfold, welcome. Martin, welcome. We also have a Dino Rang here. So far, a lot of all these set.
Some Rhino shine.
500 or more? Okay, so yeah, 500 maybe the number, the magic number to post. I don't know. $4,000? I don't know. Something along those lines. You'll get there. You'll get there. All right. We have Series 1 Whirlwind along with a Sunburn. Complete your Sunburn collection in one fell swoop. Okay, it sounds like 500 is the number. Myconoid, welcome. Glad to see you here. Oh, they did actually play with these characters a little bit.
Impressive.
It's starting to wonder.
Twists of fury.
Pumpkin Eyebrow, nice. 109 figures. That's a healthy amount, for sure.
Roast and
Sicario hoping for a Fling Kong or Rocky Roll. Yeah, I mean, the Fling Kong and Rocky Roll are in some box. I don't know which one anymore. Like, I boxed them all up at the same time, spread everything out, and then after that I don't know which box is which. So I have no idea if they've sold or not, or what's going on. There's a Series 1 Prism Break.
The beam
And a Series 1 Eruptor.
born to burn.
Myconoid, no. This mess of boxes is not all from the same seller. So I believe it's actually 4 different sellers. And it's just I've in the past week or two, I've been buying a lot, partly because I know we're getting towards the holidays, partly because I know I'm going to be going on vacation in January, so I want to try to stock the store as much as possible, and partly because the store is actually getting kind of low. So I looked at the stuff when I was at Jillian's place last weekend, and I think there are fewer items in the shop now than when I moved everything over there. So like when Jillian took over, I think we have less than we had at that point. So, I mean, that's great for sales, but that means I'm going to have a lot of stuff out of stock. And so I'm just kind of buying. And it all comes in at different times. And instead of going through and saying, okay, this is the box that I bought last week Tuesday from eBay for this amount, and adding it all up and keeping track of everything that way for these unboxings here, like I keep track of it to make sure I get it all right. But I'm not going to go through and say and figure out exactly what's in these boxes. So yeah, this is basically the stuff that came late last week or early this week, and we're going to try to get through it because I know I have more coming, and I'm going to want to unbox that on Wednesday, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do an unboxing on Friday this week. This week's schedule is going to be a little bit weird, so we'll play around with that. But let's see. Yeah, Martin, the first VIP auction went well. Like I said, there are only 4 items because it was kind of the test round, but they all sold. So, and to 4 different people. So that went well, I think. We got a Series 1 Trigger Happy. And a Series 1 Flame Slinger. There's an Empire of Ice. Actually, a really clean Empire of Ice. Empire of Ice gets notoriously dirty. I don't know if it's just because it's white or what it is exactly, but usually, more often than not, they're very, very messed up. Better chance of getting some Trap Team cores. Very possible, Myconoid. Kobe, that's quite all right. I always have a ton of conversations going on on Twitter and elsewhere, and so I don't always get back to conversations right away either. So I can only imagine other people have the same problems. They got a Series 1 Zap. Skadooshed, no, nothing real big so far. Everything's been SSA stuff. Series 1 Sonic Boom. Actually looking at it, this entire bag may be SSA. Series 1 Stump Smash. Series 1 Wrecking Ball. Renee, no, I have not watched your Jolly Creation video yet. I have some time set aside after the stream to check out other SkyTubers videos. Because yeah, I want to make a better habit of that. Keep up with you guys, see what you're doing, because you're always showing up to my stuff. So the least I can do is watch your stuff. I'm going to use the cheapest, most expensive list as an episode for 30 for 30. Sevenfold, probably not 30 for 30, just because 30 for 30 is wrapping up very rapidly. Yesterday was day 26, so we have 27, 28, 29, 30, 4 days left. 4 days left. We're almost there, but I mean that's not going to be the end of my video content. So who knows? Who knows? We'll check it out. What's Skylanders? Welcome. Oh, you just sent me the tracking numbers. Awesome. Thank you for that. Yeah, and maybe buying some stuff off What's Skylanders. So we'll have an unboxing hopefully next week. Well, yeah, it'll be next week because like I said, I'm probably not unboxing this Friday. So even if I would get it this week, it's probably not going to happen until next week.
Full screen ahead.
What else we got in here? Got a Series 1 Terrafin. And Series 1 Double Trouble. There's Series 1 Igniter. Custom Stealth Elf is looking good. Looking forward to that. There's the Winged Boots. And a Series 1 Cinder. There's Series 1 Drobot. Yeah, everybody should go subscribe to What's Skylanders. Got good stuff going on over there. And they're really getting into the Skylanders game. I like it. What's Skylanders? How long have you actually been collecting Skylanders? And is it something you grew up with, like that you're coming back to? Or is this like your first entry into Skylanders ever? All right, we have there's the best piece yet today, Legendary Bash. Like to see legendaries, even if they're not my favorite characters or my favorite designs. There's Series 1 Lightning Rod. Series 1 Warnado. All his legs and spine spikes attack today. This is a very lightly used group of figures. There's Boomer.
And destroy.
And a Series 1 Drill Sergeant. Mike and I love that. Showing off tree light. All right, it's a short. Be on the lookout for that one. Renee, you need the Legendary Bash? Well, this Saturday. Or actually, it might be Friday. Like I said, this week is a little bit messy. Like I don't think I'll be doing the unboxing on Friday, but we'll still have the auction, and the shop update might be Friday instead of Saturday, unless I just decide to keep it on Saturday. We'll see. We'll see. I'll let you know as the week goes along. I'll have a better idea of how things are going to play out. There's Series 1 Spyro. And our best friend Sparks. Spyro's best friend.
All fired up.
There's my boy, Camo. Can't go wrong there.
Getting stronger.
And another magic item in the Sky Iron Shield.
All fired up.
Some dude, welcome. Ooh, what's Skylanders? Since like August or September, really started collecting. Yeah, still love the game when it was a little bit stopped after Swap Force. Okay, okay. That gives me a general idea. Yeah, you have a lot to catch up on, and a lot of fun yet to be had. There's Series 1 Gil Grunt. Didn't even play with Camo. That's disappointing. This one seems out of place with this lot. We've had all SSA stuff so far, but there's a life hammer trap. Go figure. And we also have Dragon's Peak and the Anvil Rain magic item.
Fear the fish.
And there's Series 1 Slam Bam, along with a secondary Sky Iron Shield, which I think is on sale this week in the shop. Anybody's lacking a shield or wants an extra shield, go check it out. There you go. Chop Shield, you have a question about Trap Team? Go for it. Ask away. Kari, you've been collecting since 2011. Nice. Fell off after Trap Team. Okay. Fair enough. Courtney, growing your channel, 44 subs. Go check that out too. Awesome. I love to see so many people starting new Skylanders YouTube channels. Making a comeback.
Dangerous.
Let's do this.
Bring the boom.
Oh boy. You drew me a picture, Emma. I'm looking forward to that. You know that's going to see some airtime. But thank you. I mean, I'll thank you again when I get it. But awesome. All right. All right. That's actually all the figures for that lot. So that, like I said, that was one of the small boxes. So just a little SSA lot. You'll see a few more of these popping up here and there, because, like I said, I'm starting to see all of the cores from like SSA and Giants start to sell out a little bit more as we get newer customers in here. I don't know if they're just starting from the beginning, or people filling out their collections, or just people brand new to Skylanders. Who knows? But I need them for the shop, so it might be a little bit boring for some of you who are just out here for the chase variants, but gotta have them for the shop. I may eventually get to a point where, like, a lot like that, where it's just like SSA figures, nothing super exciting. I may unbox those separately and either just make a separate video, or I may just maybe not show them on air and just add them to the shop, because do you really want to keep seeing me pull out SSA figures all day? All right, let's move into one of the bigger boxes. I have a box inside of a box. There's some portals in here. That's probably why they had the box. There's also some figures, so let's try this out. We have a wireless SSA portal for the Wii. I really just gotta leave my screwdriver in here. It takes forever to open it this way. But with these wireless portals, I always want to see if they actually have the USB in here or not. Otherwise, they're kind of worthless. And it does. It does. So we have another complete wireless portal. For anybody that doesn't know, the wireless portal has a little, in the battery compartment here, there's a little slot up here for the USB. And there it is. So this one is complete, and I'll be able to sell this one again. I get these wireless portals in a lot, but I would say 9 times out of 10 they don't have the USB, so they're kind of worthless unless you want them for display pieces. So there you go. We got another wireless portal. So that's cool. And they took out the batteries before they shipped it. I would like to see that too. Don't ship batteries in through the mail. It's not good for anybody. All right. A few more. Ooh, actually a bunch of portals in here. Wow. Okay. So Swap Force portal, Nintendo PlayStation. Another Swap Force, Nintendo PlayStation, same deal. Got a Trap Team portal for Nintendo PlayStation. The Giants wired portal for Nintendo PlayStation. And our favorite Trap Team mobile iOS portal with the controller in the back. If you haven't seen this, the Bluetooth controller that sits in the back of the portal here. I have a bunch of these. I need to get these up on the shop. I've been getting those in more and more. All right. So a lot of figures in this box here seems to be wrapped up in plastic, like not bags, but just like plastic and taped. So it's going to be a little bit of a pain to open. All right. Oof. Well, that's no good. Well, we have a damaged figure. Maybe this is why this one's wrapped separately. Very tough luck. Missing a head. Not so lucky. Yeah. Wow. Well, there you go. Actually, you know what? We'll just we can test this right away. We can test it right away.
Deal with it.
The price for PS4 Trap Team has been shooting up. I'll have to look into that. Are you telling me I need to raise my prices, Courtney? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
My odds are looking good.
At least it works.
Deal with it.
Yeah, I know the mobile game isn't really an option to play anymore. It's unfortunate. Oh, okay. So maybe that's what was in this box. These damaged pieces? I don't know. I found the head, as gruesome as that may be. Like, it kind of looks like it may have been severed intentionally almost. Like, that doesn't look like a clean break, really. Or no, I take that back. That's just how it's cut. Okay, so I thought with this weird ridge there, but that's actually just how the head lines up with the neck there. That's just how the piece is made. So super easy fix if anybody wants it. But I mean, you wouldn't even know. And if you never grab it by the head, it's never gonna fall off. I mean, yeah, if you grab it by the head, it's gonna fall off. But otherwise, there you go. Like I said, 2 drops of glue and you're good. You're good. All right. Skadoosh. There you go. There you go. All right. So that's a decent damage piece for somebody. Let's see. Are the rest of these damaged too? Not really. So we have Ninjini. Her swords are extremely bent. We've seen this before, but I do not qualify this as damaged because they're just bent, just like Ember or Aurora or anything like that. They're not broken. They're not cracked. They're just bent. So I call that good to go.
Any last wishes?
Got some more traps here. We got a magic log holder. The earth hourglass. And of course our favorite water tiki.
Impressive powers. Any last wishes?
There's a tech flying helmet trap. And the magic totem trap. There's a few traps we don't see every day. It's always nice. Here is Stormblade.
Feather the storm.
What else we got here? A Series 2 Terrafin. What's up, man? You haven't really missed too much. It's been a little bit of a slow day today. So far, at least.
Feather the storm.
Well, that's not a good sign. When you find Countdown's arm in the bottom of the box, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I also have a stack of cards here and some stickers. They're mostly used stickers. That's no fun. Like, okay, I get when like you've only used one of the 2 stickers on the card, but why are we saving this? Like, I guess there's a QR code you could scan. I don't know if that gives you anything, but like, you use the stickers. Throw this away. So yeah, we'll see if we'll find all these figures in here or not. Yeah, a few cards and stickers there. My collection of cards and stickers is growing. I'm gonna have to start doing something about that, either at the auctions or your auctions, or I've considered starting to put them in the shop. I don't really want to do that because there's a lot more different items to keep track of. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. I know the last box kind of failed us, but we can make this one official. There he is. Tree Rex. Make this official. Yeah, what Skylanders are? If you're up for the cards and stickers, yeah, I don't know if you've even seen all the ones that I've gotten. You might have come in a little bit later. I mean, I just got a small stack from today, but I have hundreds of cards laying around here that I need to do something with. So, all right. Here is a secondary Ninjini. Swords are in a little bit better condition there.
Any last wishes?
Got ourselves a washbuckler. Few more traps here. Yeah, throw out those tree Rex emojis. I like it. We got a fire totem trap. And everybody needs a chaos trap. Well worth the price of admission.
Impressive powers.
This guy we haven't seen in a while. I know he's a lot of people's favorites from the elites. We have Elite Slam Bam. Eon's Elite Slam Bam out of box. This is the kind of elite that you can get from the shop. If they come with boxes or cases, they go to auction. No. There you go. These out of box ones go to the shop. Seeing Lucario, I'm not sure what AOT is. I'm gonna say no. I do not read that.
Making my mark. 8 legs and no belly.
Wait. Okay. So usually when I see stuff like this, like this is just garbage. This is the warnings that came with the game and the portal and the here's how you use your portal. Okay, so here's what was included in the starter pack. The poster's gone from there, but we do have it looks like the original SSA poster along with the codes and the stickers. So that sticker sheet there, the original one from SSA, is sometimes a little bit harder to find because that's the only one they made like big with 3 stickers like that. All the other starter pack ones had individual sticker cards for the characters, but for SSA they just made one big sticker sheet, and that was kind of fun. So that one's nice. It's not used. I like it. All right. Continuing on with this box. That was the box inside the box. Oh, Attack on Titan? No, I don't read Attack on Titan at all. I know the name. I've never read or watched anything related to Attack on Titan. Mike Anoid, yeah, if people want a complete starter pack, they need those warnings. Yeah. If anybody here can legitimately tell me that they will send me money for one of those warning sheets, I'll keep them around. But I need you to follow through on that if you do. I get so many of those things. All right, there is Crusher. We can't put him there yet. We have to test him. Top Shield, no school tomorrow because of a store. How do you have no school tomorrow already? Like, it's still today. Why are they calling off school for tomorrow?
Wow, those are big numbers.
Preemptive strike.
It's rush hour.
Dive into the next bag. Where we find Series 3 Ninja Stealth Elf.
I don't like armed and dangerous.
And an intact snapshot.
Throat and roll.
Funny bone. Come back here. Swapper halves. Let's see if we can put those together. And Myconoid, I got a food fight for you. And another ninja stealth elf.
Looking solid as a crop.
And I'm gonna have to put stealth elf on sale again. Actually, I didn't put it on sale.
And
I
roll.
actually sold. I think I sold off a bunch of them last week. All right. Well, I found out where that countdown arm came from. So it was a light core countdown. That arm would go in there. So once again, a nice easy fix, but this will still go in the damage file. Myconoid on the road to 200. Wow. Man, it's not going to stop.
Hold
At
on.
least
New
Food
trick.
Fight's a smaller character. Unlike, Tree Rex or something. It takes up a lot of room.
To pick.
But still, that's quite the collection. Do you just store all? Do you actually display all your food fights, or are they just stored in a box for now? All right. We got our Series 1 Jetvac and a Series 1 Igniter.
Catch a glimpse.
And a legendary Deja Vu.
Deadly.
Staff's a little bit bent there, you can see, but intact. It will be for sale. Assuming, of course, it works in game.
Hawk and Oar.
Courtney, that's random. Werewolf and Wolfgang are both wolves, but look nothing like each other. Hey, there's different types of wolves out there.
The sky's the
Many
limit.
different types of wolves. They don't have to look the same.
Hawk and Oar. Slash and burn.
Okay, so the individually wrapped ones are just some of the bigger figures, I guess. Some of our Trap Masters. Some we haven't seen in a little while. Like a Thunderbolt. Intact even. Got that sword and everything. Glad to see him.
No chinks in this armor. Slash and burn.
Every wolf has a tail. Well, what if they got in a fight and lost their tail? Do you know Wolfgang's backstory? All right, and then we also have Kaboom, who, as we discovered this week, is not the heaviest Skylander. I'll spoil that for you now. Not the heaviest Skylander. If you want to find out who is, go watch the video.
Did that just happen? Standing the test of...
Reset, reset, reset.
Did that just happen?
Is Flarewolf actually a fox? That's kind of weird.
Silent but deadly. Catch a glimpse.
Improperly named.
Silent but deadly.
Eat this! All the right ingredients! Eat this!
All right. Get these out of the bag because they're easier to handle in. Hey, there's the other halves. Cool. All right. Some of these lunkers out of the way, though.
Boom time.
Skylander Gamer TV, yes. The Lions won this week. I almost felt like I should give a
Aiming high.
discount for the Lions win. yeah. I thought about it. But no, we're gonna keep that make that special. It's for the Packers. It's for the Packers. Packers are back this week.
A storm coming.
Should be a pretty easy win. Bobby, about to buy from the website. Awesome. Glad to hear it.
The wind is at my back.
Let me know if you have any questions.
Storm is coming.
I mean, the majority of the people here have probably bought from my website. That's why you're hanging out with me in the unboxing and seeing if there's anything new that you might need for your collection. It's not in the shop yet. So there is another washbuckler. We have a dive bomber. That's our first vehicle of the day. Set that aside and test that later.
Making my mark.
A few more swappers here. We got Free Ranger. And finished up the blast zone. There's a Dragonfire cannon.
I am on a hot streak.
The standard Dragonfire cannon there. And a Series 1 Guild Grunt.
Furious.
Super shot stealth elf. Super shot stealth elf. There we go. Silly superchargers. Giving me difficult names to say. There's Series 1 Trigger Happy again.
Silent but deadly.
And Bushwhack. Another Trapmaster. Which is good because, you know, those Trapmasters don't stay on the shelf for very long. Especially when I only get in like one or two of each every week. If that.
Silent but deadly.
Yeah, is it weird that there isn't a Christmas vehicle? I mean, it's hard to say because we've only ever gotten vehicles once, really. And so I can't say like, oh yeah, they've had a Christmas vehicle every year except no. But yeah, I do feel like I get that the dive bomber is kind of egg shaped as well. So I can see why they kind of chose that one. But you know, we all would have liked pairs. Like if there is a Nitro Stealth Stinger, then you should have had a Nitro Stealth Elf. Or we had a Dark Stealth Elf, so I think there should have been a Dark Stealth Stinger. That would have made a cool vehicle. But yeah, I wish they would have made pairs, like variant pairs like that. They did it for some of the chase variants, like they gave us Bronze Roller Brawl and Bronze Tomb Buggy. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I would have liked, since we had a Christmas character, we should have gotten a Christmas vehicle, but have a last. Yes, I do test the magic items, but I test them down in Trap Team, so I'll do that at the end. So I start with Imaginators and test all the figures up here. Then I move down to Superchargers to test the vehicles, and I move down to Trap Team to test the traps and the other magic items. Like I could put them on the portal here, but they don't register in the same way. Like I want to see the magic moment and see that they're functioning properly. They don't have as much functionality in Imaginators, so I don't test them up here. But this game is easier to test all the figures because it can do any figure from any game. Courtney, yeah, I should like mention it on the invoices or something, or at least in the emails I send out or something like that. I'll work on that. It's a work in progress for sure. Yeah, Nicario, exactly. The Power Blues. That was a good example. Like they did it for that, but then not for the rest of them. Why? I don't get it. Yeah, the patina ones. So like I said, they did better with the chase variants. Much better. High Volt and Shield Striker, Eruptor and Burn Cycle both had patina. Yeah, all sorts of stuff like that, but they didn't get the Easter ones right. All right. So yeah, here's the damaged Light Core countdown. I already showed you that one. But you need to test it.
I'm the bomb.
Legendary Jetstream, exactly.
Ooh.
Okay, so we did get Astral Blast and Sunrunner, so that was nice. But yeah, and why didn't we get a legendary Tomb Buggy or a legendary Jetstream? That would have made sense to me. 3D Kingdom, no. I haven't even talked about the giveaway. I don't know if I'll really talk about it today. I'll get that figured out this week, but don't worry. You won't be able to miss it unless you just completely ignore me and my channel and my Twitter and everything altogether. It'll be out for a few days, or probably. I mean, you'll probably have like a week to enter or something. So don't worry about missing it. All right, some more Trap Masters. Always like to see them. There we have Jawbreaker. And we have a Wallop. There's another Dragon's Peak.
Built to last, and then some.
Series 2 Trigger Happy. Light Core Hex intact. 2 skulls, 2 arms. Nothing's loose today. We're looking for Enigma. Yeah. Enigma's getting harder and harder to come by. It's definitely not one we see as often as I'd like. Level 20 Wallop, like to see that. Even if I do delete it anyway. All right. Oh, sad day. That's unfortunate. Okay. Got a little bit of damage to take care of in a moment here. Oh, I can show you right now. So the Nitro Crypt King, unfortunately, is damaged. Sword cracked down right at the base. So it's loose there. Actually came apart. So that's unfortunate. Everything else is there. And I mean, the sword's still there. It cracked off of the base. And so now, yeah. Now that makes it a whole lot more likely to crack up here or separate at the hand. But still.
Enchanting, aren't
Nitro
they?
Crypt King.
Fear the dark.
Renee, yes. Enigma is the rarest, hardest to find for sure. It was the final one released. That typically makes it the hardest to find. I'm not going to go out and say every time. But yeah. Enigma is definitely the toughest one to find.
Me at my best. No gold, no glory.
3D Kingdom, any Imaginators, Swap Force, or Sky Amiibo today? And not yet, but we got a ways to go. We'll see. See what we can find. All right, we have a Series 2 Cinder and Blaster Mind. You got an Enigma for 99 cents. Well done. And we already had one today, but here is another Eon's Elite. We have Elite Zook with the giant pineapple. So everybody likes to fire pineapples.
I am destined
Bad
for
guys.
greatness. I've got the edge.
Is there a better and faster way to reset Skylanders? I don't know. There might be, but I'm not going to really change it because I'd rather see that they actually function in the game. So even if there is some like computer program someone has that allows me to reset them faster or something, like I'm not going to do it because, like I said, I want to see that they actually function in the game. So, I would rather just test and reset them all right here.
Mind over matter.
All right. Two more packages left in this box.
Getting ahead of the curve.
Then we'll be essentially halfway through. And yeah, only about an hour in. Cool. Yeah, we should be able to make it through all 4 boxes, no problem. Unless something goes really wrong in the next box. All right. There is a Dive Bomber. And a Light Core Prism Break.
Feel the power.
Have the variant of our friend from before. There's Legendary Jawbreaker. Yeah, Biggie John, exactly. Like that's something I would definitely want to avoid. Resetting with the program and then they wouldn't read in game, had to reset them again. Yeah, I'm no, don't want to deal with that. Don't want to deal with that. All right, there is Thumpback. Big whale friend.
The beam is supreme.
Most underrated swapper, Rubble Rouser.
Light core. Looking strong.
There's another copy of Free Ranger.
Brace for impact.
2 intact Light Core hexes. Go figure. Wonder if they shopped at Toys R Us.
Looking pretty solid.
Got them on super sale.
Brace for
And there's
impact.
Kickoff Countdown. Someone mentioned this earlier. You need Kickoff Countdown? You got one. You got one.
Look out below.
Then we have another giant in Hothead. Come on, focus on the Hothead. There you are. Hothead. Zook did reset. So that was Eon's Elite Zook. So all of the Eon's Elite, part of their eliteness is that they start at level 20. And so like they're always going to be at level 20. So the only thing that would have changed is I erased how many coins he had. But yeah, still at level 20. That's how it's supposed to be. So that's probably what you saw there.
Whip up a storm. Looks like chicken scratch to me.
Chop shields need to kick off. Okay, thank you, Renee,
Whip up a
for
storm.
having a good memory. Or going back and looking. Yeah, we got the kickoff countdown.
Looks like chicken scratched.
All right, last package
Whip of a storm.
in this box, and then we can move on. There's another blast zone.
Down for the count.
And come on. Getting caught on the plastic. Very sharp. We have Spitfire.
Built to last. And then some.
Have another
Down for
Series
the count.
1 Spyro. And let's give it up for another Tree Rex. Show me those emojis if you got them. If you don't have them, you can go join my channel over on YouTube. You have to do it from you can't do it on mobile, at least not on an iOS device, because Apple and YouTube don't play well together. But you can go to the desktop version of YouTube, join my channel for as little as $1.99 per month. You get access to all those awesome emojis that Naud and Martin showing off there. Get a little symbol by your name and everything. All sorts of fun stuff. Earth Avenger. There we go. Get those Tree Rex out there. Then the last two pieces in here were a Sky Slicer and Hot Streak. So we'll check if that's 601. I'm guessing. Actually, no. Ooh. We did have a mobile portal. Although, wait, which portal came with mobile superchargers? Was it the same one as Trap Team? Or was it a different portal? I don't recall. I don't think I bought that pack. We'll have to see. We'll check that out when we get to it. That's why we go down to superchargers to check that stuff.
Hail to the whale!
But moving along, portals are the same, Courtney says. Okay, so hey, we have the mobile portal that was in this box as well. And we have Spitfire and Hot Streak. Does that mean we have a 601? Do we have a 601 maybe? Maybe. Say there's a better chance than normal.
Ooh, I'm a smart bomb.
So we'll finish resetting these here, and then move on to our third box. I think we'll just go for the small box again, get that out of the way, and then see. I think we're gonna have plenty of time to get to box number 4 today.
I'm
Shouldn't be a
on
problem.
fire!
We're due a 601. We'll find out.
I'm on a hot streak! Hey! I'm on fire!
I think 601 is going to be an auction item again, though. Assuming we get one. Now, all hyped up for a 601 is going to be extra disappointing when we don't get it.
Blast and furious! I am on a hot streak! Blast and furious! Be afraid of the bug! My power has grown! Be afraid of the bug!
All fired up.
Renee, I think you should definitely do customs. Go for it.
Stronger.
Be aware it takes some practice.
All
Your first
fired up.
attempt might not look pretty. Takes practice. Or ask Earthen Avenger. Go watch Earthen Avenger's videos. Teach you how to paint. Go for it.
Fuel the fire.
Absolutely go for it.
In a class on my own. Fuel the fire.
Really? Well, that's going to be a pain. All right, so it looks like this next box, the next little one, it's not just wrapped in plastic. It's like saran wrap, like shrink wrap.
Light.
And they're all like shrink wrapped together.
Enchanting, aren't they?
All right, we're gonna go with the knife with this one
Fear the
and
dark.
attempt to not destroy any figures in the process. Got some portals, which are also shrink wrapped. All right, so we have a Trap Team portal for Xbox 360. If anyone needs that one specifically. And also I'm guessing it's also for 360. Giants portal. Nope. Wait a minute. Oh, you actually have the cable. Okay. All right. So we have the Trap Team portal for 360. And I have one of the, I mean, it's actually, they call it Bluetooth portal power. So it'll be for Nintendo PlayStation. They actually included the cable too. So some of these later ones I know, where is it? You could actually plug in optionally instead of using batteries. Now, they gave it a really short cable. It's like a 2-foot cable, maybe. But yeah, this one, I'm curious if it like still has batteries in. Come on. Come on. How bad a shape this is in. So yeah, this does not have the wireless USB portion. So unfortunately they shipped with batteries, but there's nothing in this slot here. So can sell it yet because I still have this cable and I think you can play that way. But yeah, you're not gonna be able to play wirelessly then. So that's kind of a drag. But we'll see how that goes. Like this, I don't think I'll put up in the shop. This would be like an auction item because it's kind of a weird. I think it should still work for you, but it's not really complete type of thing. All right. The Bluetooth one didn't have a dongle? I suppose they just used the same mold and didn't include it. Okay. That could be. I don't know. Those early portals were weird. They quickly moved on from them and just, yeah. They should all be wired. All right. I think I'm seeing a lot of red bases in here. Come on, open up. Too much plastic. Far too much plastic for my liking. All right, so there is Lava Barf Eruptor. And another food fight from Mike Noid. As we all know, he's going to get to him before anybody else.
Born to burn.
We have Runaway Skylanders. There is Series 2 Terrafin. Got another Hothead. And, ooh, here we go. So, does everybody know what this is? Got that nice orange base. What is that? What is that? You know what that is.
All the right ingredients.
If you don't know what that is, that's just because you didn't watch my videos.
Eat this.
Everybody should watch that video. It's a good one. Double trouble, trouble. That's a 1.5. You got it. Double Trouble 1.5 for anybody that doesn't know. I mean, if it looks weird to you, it's because it has the pose of a Series 1, which we got earlier today, but that orange base. That's what we call Double Trouble 1.5. They do exist. All right, we have another Kaboom. I'd always like to see more Trap Masters. Don't pass out on me.
I'm on a hot streak.
Are you passing out because of the Double Trouble 1.5?
I'm
What's going on
fire.
here? There's a Thumpback. A few duplicates here, but hey, we got a Double Trouble 1.5. I'm okay. A few duplicates.
Boom time.
We got a damaged Wildfire. Unfortunately, his shield is just gone. See, that's how they attach the shield there. Shove it into his forearm. But yeah, everything else is there, but the shield is gone. And it doesn't look like I have the shield.
Aiming high.
So, yeah, he's just going to go damaged. All damaged.
Boom time.
We also have a Nightmare. Trapmaster, Nightmare.
It's feeding time.
You're passing out because you're tired. Fair enough. Series 2 Cinder.
A perfect record.
And
It's feeding time.
Snapshot intact today again. There's the Series 1 Jetback.
Hail to the wind.
And it makes sense since we had our 1.5. There is the Platinum Treasure Chest. Came with it.
A sea of strength.
Postman, welcome.
To the
Any
wind.
Zooks? Yeah. We had I believe we had Series 1 as well as Elite. Eon's Elite Zook.
Nowhere to hide.
How much does Thumpback usually go for? I don't recall his price offhand. If you go to sclcollectibles.com, that's my shop there, and you can see at least how much I'm charging for it. sclcollectibles.com will take you directly to the shop, and you can search for Thumpback over there. My price is typically either equal to or less than what they're currently going for on eBay in the US, in the United States. If you're outside the US, that price could vary, obviously, but it's less than $10. I know on my site at least, but I don't remember what the exact price is. Pumpkin Eyebrow, thank you. Thumb back is $6 in the shop. There you go, $6 in my shop. Ah, Courtney, good call. Good call. That Bluetooth portal came with Battlegrounds. It all makes sense now. So we got like the full Battleground starter pack. That's why we got an extra. Who would have been in there? Cinder, Jetpack. Were they in there too? And yeah, and not Tree Rex, was it? Was Tree Rex? I don't know.
My power knows no equal.
Biggie John, yeah, I've been using that for a while.
Nowhere to hide.
Like for now, it just redirects to SkylandersCharacterlist.com. But it is kind of my safety blanket. Yeah. I do have plans to expand into other collectibles at some point.
I'm awesome.
How soon is the question? Like I'm actually working on expanding into like Legos and Lego minifigs with my brother right now. So you might see those pop up on, like SCLcollectibles.com might actually become a separate site of its own. Or at least a hub that will redirect you to, click here if you want Skylanders, click here if you want Lego, and something along those lines.
Boom shakalaka.
But yeah, it's not that I'm leaving Skylanders by any means. It's just I may be expanding elsewhere. But yeah, Skylanders will always be my main thing.
Boom
For sure.
shakalaka.
Postman, Skylanders have gone up in price suddenly. I mean, I don't know if I'd say suddenly. I mean, I feel they've slowly been creeping up over the past few months, as long as I've been watching them. I think people are coming back to it. More and more people want to get back into Skylanders, and so the demand is going up, and the supply, certainly isn't going up. It's staying the same or going down if people, trash figures or if they break or whatever. So
My power will
as long as that keeps happening, yeah, the prices are gonna keep creeping up there.
bolts and lightning.
Like I know I've raised some of my prices since the shop opened. I've also lowered some prices too, but all right. There's another Dragonfire cannon, standard version. But we do have an intact then Crypt King standard version. And
I've got the edge.
yeah, this is one of those, like, maybe they replaced their broken figure. So they have another Nitro Crypt King. So we had the damaged one before with the damaged sword. This one's intact. So
I
that's cool.
am destined for greatness. I've got the edge.
Yeah, you got recommended Skylander Gamer TV. Yep, there you go. Skylander Gamer TV was just in here before. I don't know if he's still here, but that's great. That's great.
I've got the edge.
Like I said, I mean, there's an example, Postman. Like, people are getting back into Skylanders,
I am destined for greatness.
and so that demand is just going to keep going up and up. And like
I've got the edge.
I said, they're not putting out new figures. They're not recreating figures, at least not right now. All right, and the final piece in this box is actually a Midnight Museum. So that'll be nice. Kind of disappointed that I got Nightmare and the Midnight Museum, but not the Dark Trap that went along with it. That's always a little bit sad.
Looking solid as a crock.
I'll take a Midnight Museum. That's cool. Skylanders Resurrector, having a hard time finding him in Sweden. Yeah. So, I mean, I'll give you my spiel too. Like, I don't sell directly outside of the US, but I do have international customers. Like shipping's not cheap, but if you want to order from my site, there is a way to do it. Now, I put out a whole video about this, but the quick version is a lot of people use Stackery.com. So you can go check this out for yourself. It's a service where you create an account with Stackery. They give you an address based in the US. You can use that address to order from my site. And then I ship the stuff to them. They'll let you know when they get it. And then they can ship it onto you. They can forward it onto you. Like I said, you're still going to have to pay the international shipping costs, but they're going to charge you for that instead of me. So keep that in mind when you're going through the process. But if you really can't find stuff elsewhere, there's a way to do it. All right. So that was box 3. We're through 3 boxes already. Only an hour and 16 minutes in. So we're going for box 4. It's another bigger box. We'll see how we do today. Lots of bubble wrap. Oof. Wow. I think they crammed it all into like 2 of these like giant 2 gallon. Is it even bigger than 2 gallon? Do they make like 3 gallon bags? This looks really big. Really, really big. All right. First up, we have Volcanic Eruptor. Volcanic Eruptor. Nice variant there. There's one in the 3DS. We can go ahead. Won't make you wait too long. Make this lot official. Got ourselves a Tree Rex. Also have Boomer. And Crypt Crusher. All over the place in this one. Get some more vehicles in there now. Make it worth my while to go down to Superchargers. Got a Light Core Grim Creeper. And another Winged Boots. There you go. Show off those Tree Rex. Ooh. We'll give an extra special cheer for a gnarly T-Rex. I feel like I haven't seen him in a while. A few weeks at least. Nice variant though. Still prefer gnarly Barkley, but gnarly Tree Rex isn't bad. And if we didn't have gnarly Tree Rex, I don't know that we'd ever have gnarly Barkley. So gotta give him credit for that. T-Rex, T-Rex, T-Rex.
Light Core.
Whopper halves. There is Snapshot. Wow. The day I forget Snapshot's name.
Freedom and Creed.
No, I've mentioned it like 3 times today already. There's a Series 1 Wrecking Ball. And we have a seat. Interesting. So this is most definitely a C trophy. but it has little to no color in the water. I've never seen that with a sea trophy. Like it's almost clear. Like it almost looks like. That's why I was confused. It almost looked like more like a sky trophy because it's clear or white. But yeah, it's most definitely a sea trophy. But it's kind of clear. I might just throw this in an auction just because it's weird and different. If anybody's curious about it. Alright, got that one. Get gnarly on here.
Be afraid of the bug. My power has grown.
Yeah, today's the day of Crypt King. So there's another standard Crypt King. Intact.
I've got the edge.
Got a Tower of Time.
I am destined for greatness. I've got the
It's
edge.
going up. I love seeing these trap masters, so we'll take another Jawbreaker.
Rock and
Another
roll.
version this time. Had both standard and legendary today already, but there you go.
Looking solid as a crock. Rock and roll.
We are growing in numbers. Pumpkin Eye Roll, if I got clear traps, trap masters. So some of them I have. So like when I got a clear star, Lobstar, I think that one actually went private sale. I think that was before I had the auctions. Clear traps I haven't up to this point. Is that something you would like to see in auctions? Like that, like you would specifically be interested in purchasing the clear ones? If so, I can definitely keep that in mind moving forward and try to set them aside for auctions. That's something people are interested in. Otherwise, they usually just go into the general pool and we deal with them there. Renee, there have not been any Imaginators yet today. How do I get so many Skylanders on my website? I buy them. That's the short answer. I buy them. I just buy big lots like you're seeing here. I've unboxed. I'm working on the 4th box today. These are all things I've bought either from people's personal collections or just large lots off of eBay. We got a Series 1 Trigger Happy here. And a damaged snapshot. Weapon broke off there. Common damage. And a Series 1 Chop Chop. But yeah, that's I mean, it's nothing fancy. No secrets. I just buy large lots and break them up and sell them individually on the website. That's my business. That's what I do. They are more expensive on eBay because they're clear. Interesting. Yeah, I still feel people think that like they're chase variants and they're super rare and they're not really. Like I could have walked into Toys R Us near the end, like as we got into those layer waves, I could have picked up 100 clear traps if I wanted to. Like, they were all over the shelves. I'll have to go back and see if I still have any of those pictures. Like they're not as unique as some people want to think they are. They weren't intentional, so that it's not a actual chase variant or anything like that.
Looking solid as a crock.
But yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
And
Oh, there's Snapshot's bow. We got a hothead. And Series 1 jetpack.
I'm on a hot streak. Hey, I'm on fire.
Biggie John, I would not agree with this probably. I would probably have to do some more research, but yeah, light traps that have yellowed are fake. I'm not sure why that would be. What Skylanders got a new video up? I'll have to check it out. Man, okay. Today, I thought today was the day of Crypt Kings. I was wrong. Maybe today is the day of Jawbreaker. What number is this even? We had a regular and a legendary early on. Had at least one regular in this batch. This is at least my 4th Jawbreaker overall. And a Zulu. Underrated Zulu.
Oh, the sky's the limit.
Now they're so yeah, it seems like a lot of effort. The effort is somewhat worth it if we're talking about like yawn traps. Like those are the ones people are gonna fake. And unfortunately, there is a light yawn trap, but we'll see.
Built to last. And then down.
That's once again why I like to handle things personally, and why I test things in game. I mean, I suppose it's possible to fake that too, but a little bit less likely. Do I think we'll see Damon ever a Skylanders 7 or a remaster of all the games? So, given
Going stronger.
the short answer, yes. I think Skylanders got too big for them to give up on it and to never bring it back. And given their propensity to remaster games, like we've seen with Crash Bandicoot and the original Spiral series, like I think we'll at least get a remaster. Like that's my minimum request. I feel is give me a remaster so I can play the older games on newer consoles. But as for Skylanders 7, like I hope we do. I really hope we do. But as I've said many times before, I don't think it'll be anytime soon. That the window of opportunity, they like to play with anniversaries. They like to reintroduce stuff during anniversary years, like major anniversary years. And we just passed 10 years. We didn't get anything. So in my head, like I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But I don't think we'll see anything until like the 15-year anniversary. So like 5 years from now. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But like I said, I do think there will be something in the future just because, I mean, there's too many people who love Skylanders out there. Like it got enough acclaim throughout the years that they can bring it back. They spent too much time and effort creating, 150 plus characters for this game, for this series. They made a Netflix series about it. They made comic books about it. Yeah. There'll be more. They'll be back. Pumpkin eyebrow, yeah. I mean, I do wonder to some extent if they're watching that and seeing, like, I don't really think that will play that much of a factor into it. I think they're playing on their own schedule, but releasing figures, I don't see that happening. It'd be fun, but I don't see it happening. We got Crusher, and I also have a Reef Ripper.
It's crush hour.
There's another Hothead. And another food fight. Mike 9. Gonna have to make another big order this week.
Yes, rush
Okay, that makes up for our Wildfire without the shield before. I do have one intact today.
Eat this!
Default username, I don't think so. I mean, Activision probably owns most of everything. Because I think it was like everything was handled for the most part by the two studios, Toys for Bob and Vicarious Visions, which were under Activision at the time. So I would think they wouldn't have too much trouble with rights for it. Yeah. Yeah, Mike and I. Well, this is what happens when I open multiple
My numbers
different
are
bots in one day. It's not necessarily like
Eat this!
one person had 3 of them. I mean, I've opened 4 boxes. So each one had 1 food fight, right? All right, we got Bouncer here.
Hey, I'm on fire!
Oh, cool. We got multiple Wildfires. We did have the 1 damaged one earlier, but a few good ones intact here.
Bringing the heat.
Even better. How about the variant? We got Dark Wildfire. Today's just a good Trap Master day.
Let's face the truth. I'm also
Getting multiple Crypt Kings, multiple Wildfires, multiple Jawbreakers.
the heat.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I know that they've been in high demand on the site, so I'm very, very glad to see duplicates of these. Like I will take those all day.
Deal with the wheel.
There's Deep Dive Gil Grunt.
Whoa! Check out my. Deal with the wheel.
A couple more duplicate giants, another Hothead, and another Crusher.
Hey, I'm on fire.
Pumpkin Eyebrow, correct. Yeah, Toys for Bob didn't work on Swap Force or Superchargers. But that's what I'm saying is I think Activision was the parent company in all of that. I think those studios both work under or are kind of owned by Activision. So when it comes down to like putting out another game, like I don't know what their contracts look like. To say like, okay, Toys for Bob owns this stuff exclusively and they can do whatever they want with it, or since they were owned by Activision at the time, all of those rights actually belong to Activision, and so they have the say in what happens with them. I don't know. I'm no legal expert, and like I said, I have no inside knowledge of how they structured all of that.
Yes, rush hour.
Damon, I can't give you my top 3. I can give you my top 1. That's camo. You can see my entire camo collection back here on the shelf. Series 1, Series 2, red camo, and my custom Berry Blast camo from
Wow, those are big numbers.
Earthen Avenger, who was here before. Don't know if he's still lurking around.
Yes, rush hour.
Thank you again, Earthen Avenger. That custom is so fantastic. Eric, no Granite Crushers today. I think we had one last week, but I'm assuming that probably sold out already. But yeah, nothing today. We've had multiple regular Crushers, but no Granites yet.
Face the truth. I'm awesome.
Who knows? Still got like half a box left. Yeah, Camo's great. Camo's great. And it's hard to pick favorites. Absolutely. That should be my motto. It's hard to pick favorites. Unless, of course, you pick Firecracker, and then you're just wrong. All right, there's a Sea Shadow, one of my favorite vehicles. And Tower of Time.
Let's face the truth. I'm awesome.
And like I said, that makes about halfway through that block. That 3 swapper halves from that first bag with nothing. Nothing to match them with yet. See if we get those parts, or if I'm. Ooh, although I may have parts for those up on the half shelf if need be. In any case, there is another Zulu and High Volt. The only Series 4 Tidal Wave Gilgrunt. And a Series 1 Wham Shell. Damon, yeah, I did play the games mostly as they were coming out, yeah. So I got into it about halfway through Giants. It was like the end of 2012, beginning of 2013. So I've been in it for a while. And ever since I got into it, like I was in Swap Force from day one. But I missed out on the launch of the first 2 games, basically. But the rest of them, yeah, I was there all the way. Yeah, hunting new waves was a lot of fun. That's why I started the website.
Growing stronger.
Gotta share that love.
Nature calls.
Got a Series 2 Whirlwind. And a dark snapshot. Got a few standards today, but there's a dark snapshot.
My numbers are swelling.
That means we're in line for a dark food fight.
Race for the mace.
Mikeanoid, if you're still here, how many dark food fights do you have? I know you're over 100 of the standard, but how many dark ones do you have? I know you have at least one. We have a piggy bank.
Looking solid as a crop.
And a Series 1 Terrafin. And Popthorn. Spiky little puffball.
It's feeding time.
Oh, there's our damaged Hex. No arms on that one. That's what we see a lot. We had some undamaged ones earlier. That was fun. There's a Series 1 Spiral. And here for comparison, see if it holds up. I have another C trophy. You see, like, that's how much of a difference there is between these C trophies. Like, there's no color in this one. So, yeah. Like I said, probably find that one in auction if anybody's interested. Maybe even this week. We'll see. All right, where are we? Resetting. Oh, you just have the one.
It's feeding time.
Yeah, back in the day, and the cake topper. Yeah, okay. You might see him. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if I'll even get one. I mean, chances are good since we got the dark snap, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Getting stronger.
I've been disappointed before.
All fired up.
Got a Series 1 Smolder Dash. It's another Dragon's Peak. Third Dragon's Peak of the day. Not like we've been getting full sets of them either. Ooh, damaged. Deep dive Gil Grunt. Missing an arm there. Success him aside.
Very bright.
And a Series 1 Grim Creeper.
Blaze of glory.
Had the light core already, but there's your Series 1. And a Tiki Speaky magic item. All right, we're going to get through this testing quick. They're backing up. Damon, favorite and least favorite game. My favorite is always and forever going to be the original Spyro's Adventure. The game that got me hooked. It's the game. I love origin stories. There's basically no reason not to like Spyro's Adventure. You know, I like. Yeah. Best music, best story.
Time is up.
Special place in my heart. Yeah. I'll take Spyro's Adventure. It's the game I replay the most. My least favorite. So for a while, I had always said it was Superchargers, but after my last playthrough of Swap Force, whew, that went to the bottom. So currently, my least favorite game is Swap Force for sure. Yeah. Now, with that being said, I also say there's no bad Skylanders games. Like on a scale of 1 to 100, if say Spyro's Adventure is 100, you know, Swap Force is probably like a 90 or an 89 or something like that. Like it's not that far down the list. But if you're going to require that I rank them, it's at the bottom.
Twists of fury.
It's Smolder Dash's whip, flexible like splats paint. So not nearly to that extent, no. So like this back tip of it, like you can kind of move it around, but it's attached to the base here actually to make it more stable, so you can't even move that. But no, it's actually more of a hard plastic, closer to like this, like the fire base here. It's closer to a hard plastic like that, not like Splats paint at all. Like, yeah, much different. They didn't really start using that kind of flexibility until the later games. A lot of unused figures today. All right. Oh, okay. Well, today still may be Jawbreaker's day. This one's damaged though. Only got one arm, but I think it can still break some jaws. I also have winged boots. It's got a little something on it. I'll have to see what that is. Is that wax? I don't know. I'll play around with that. There's some red stuff on there. I'll have to see what that is.
Built to last, and then some.
There is another Reef Ripper. Another Empire of Ice. Just in case you were worried, this really is an official lot. We have ourselves another Tree Rex.
Be afraid of the bug.
Nicario, yeah, how did I get into Skylanders? So, yeah, I mean,
My power has grown.
there's a couple versions of the story. and a couple varying reasons I got into it. Part of them are for business reasons, and part of them are for like when I actually got hooked on the game. Like this is my type of game. Like I like bright, colorful platformers. Very generically. And Skylanders kind of fit that mold for me. We got a mini red base Barkley. Mini Barkley. And a Series 3 Mega Ram Spyro. Oof. That's a damage you don't see every day. Trigger happy. Lost an arm. Snapped right off. Yikes. That's not even animal damage. That's just he snapped off. Similar here with Series 1 Warnado missing a leg. Now I've seen this where the leg just came out of socket, but part of the leg is still stuck in there. It's just like cut off or snapped off there. Huh. A little bit different sometimes these.
Yeah! No gory!
Cindy, we've been through a lot of figures. A lot of Trap Masters today. I guess that's the biggest thing so far. Yeah, no huge standout highlight items, I guess. Also got Anvil Ring. And another Dragon's Peak. Guess what's probably going on sale next week? Our 4th Dragon's Peak today.
Check it out.
There is Dino Ring.
For the win.
Crusher.
Come rain or shine.
Oh, I think this all looks good today. Oh, nope. Spoke too soon. Well, thought we had an intact barrel blaster until the brake handle just popped off. So, there goes a damaged barrel blaster. Every time.
By golly!
Renee, that's one I haven't gotten into yet. Is favorite levels. I don't recall levels closely enough. I don't know them all by name. Someday I might go through and try to rank those because it is a question I get fairly often. But I really don't know. Damon, would I say there's still a big demand for Skylanders today? Yes. I mean, obviously not at the level it was 5, 6, 7 years ago. But there is, I mean, so the video I just put out yesterday, this shop has been open on my website for less than 7 months. On the 15th, will have been open for 7 months since May of this year. And I have already sold more than 10,000 items in the shop, if that gives you some idea. And of course, some of that is limited by what I buy or how much I can buy. So the demand has exceeded my expectations so much already. So, I mean, yes, I would say there's still a big demand. There, I guess that's the easiest way to put it. Got a Hand of Fate. Got the Nightmare Express. And another Super Shot Stealth Elf.
Silent but deadly.
Cars Ignite, no Polar Whirlwind yet, no. But Damon, yeah. There's a small but committed group of folks yet here. I mean, I don't know if we're in the hundreds or if we're in the thousands of people, but yeah, there's still people buying and playing and collecting, and we're out there. We're out there. Don't worry. Glad you could join us. And there is Lobstar. And a damaged Ninja Stealth Elf. She may look complete, but this arm is loose. It's just about to fall off. It's sliced almost all the way through.
Looks like I'm staying afloat.
Oh, then I actually found Jawbreaker's arm. So if I damaged Jawbreaker before, I do have the arm to go with it. And Wonder No More. We do have the Dark Food Fight. All right. There is Dive Clops and another Volcanic Eruptor.
Born to burn.
Yeah, exactly, Nicario. Like, it's not huge, but it's at the point where, you know, it can basically provide me with a full-time job. And I feel that there's still room for growth. So, yes, compared to other communities, you're right. It's tiny. It's absolutely tiny. It's a very niche community. But I think it is bigger than a lot of fans realize. And I think a lot of fans have kind of given up on Skylanders because I think everybody else gave up on Skylanders. So I don't want to give that impression.
My numbers
We're still here. We're still here. I mean, I'll admit, I left for a while. I left for 4 years. Came back. So, there you go. Martin, when the shop hits 1 year, could you do a t-shirt giveaway? I could. Possibly. There will be t-shirt giveaways coming up eventually at some point. But, yeah, we'll see. I'm sure we'll have some kind of 1 year celebration. Default username was Volcanic Raptor, only available in 3DS Starter Pack. Yes and no. So originally at retail, it was only available in the 3DS Starter Pack. But then, as happened with most of the 3DS exclusive figures, like Punch Pop Fizz, you've seen packaged separately, just in a plastic bag with the card and sticker. And that was used as a promotional item various places. The same thing kind of happened with Volcanic Eruptor 2. Eventually Best Buy bought up the entire stock. Like we've seen GameStop do that with some other stock of figures before. But they were available as promotional items at Best Buy for a while. I forget what you had to do if you just like buy any Skylanders item, or buy $25 worth of Skylanders, or buy a starter pack and get Volcanic Eruptor free, or I don't know what they did exactly, but the only place to buy it at retail was in the 3DS starter pack. Like Volcanic Eruptor never got a actual like single pack release. I like this argument. If the demand is so little, why can't I get a blackout at a decent price? Yeah. It's not completely gone. That's for sure. Chatterbug, no. I haven't said anything about the giveaway. I've had one or two people ask. Like, you won't be able to miss it. I'll make a separate video about the giveaway. I will make separate Twitter posts about the giveaway. You'll have like a week to enter. Like, don't worry, you won't miss it. You won't miss it. All right. There is Series 1 Gil Grunt.
Fear the fish.
Nicario, I mean, yes and no. I mean, depends where you look. So, like, there may not be fans that you interact with that you see just getting into Skylanders for the first time. But over the past, 6 months, I have interacted with, I mean, I'm not going to say thousands of them. They're not coming in droves. But I do talk with people who are just trying Skylanders for the first time. So they are out there, and there are still people getting into it for the first time ever. And some of it's younger kids too. Like, I talk to the parents, and so like the next generation is still enjoying Skylanders. I actually have a friend who has 2 kids. I think they're 9 and 6, and he just bought Skylanders for his kids. And like he actually didn't even buy it from me, but he had no idea what Skylanders was, but he heard me talking about it, and he's like, yeah, I bet my kids would like that. They play video games, so he bought it for them, and he plans on buying more in the future. Like, there are people who are still trying it for the first time. Like, not in the way that they were years ago, but you're not seeing too much on Reddit. Well, I mean, Reddit's a different crowd. I mean, Reddit doesn't always accurately judge the health of a community.
Looking good.
I don't know.
Fear the fish.
There you go. Lots of new people all the time on the Discord. Yeah, Mike and I, there are far more people getting back into it than there are newcomers. But I think people getting back into it are going to help help introduce it to more newcomers as well. Like, it all works together. It all works together. There you go. Tom, thank you. Both my sisters getting interested because I recently brought a small collection up, and they like the figures. There you go. I showed them to my niece recently, and she really likes them. She's still a little bit young to play. She doesn't fully get the controls down. She's not great at walking around in a level.
I need to crunch these numbers.
But like, my brother is playing like the Lego games with her, and they can play both 2 players, so that's fun. I think Skylanders is like going to be a next step for them, because she's really interested in the figures. So we'll see. Yeah, and people who grew up with Skylanders introducing it to their kids. There you go. That's what I like. All right. Did I mention I had a slobber tooth, or am I just testing stuff without showing it to you guys now? I had a slobber tooth. How many other figures did I just put on a portal? We also have Smash It. Yeah, we're almost done unboxing. There is one of Hex's arms. There's another Crusher. And I think it's our first Gusco of the day. Gladly take another Wallop.
Wow, those are big numbers.
Yeah, real good day for Trap Masters. Series 1 Kaboom.
Rush hour.
More Swapper halves. I'm gonna have to go to the half shelf today, I think.
Gust and glory.
Yeah, we're still unboxing. I know I went on a little bit of a into chatterbox mode for a minute, but we're still here. Almost done. Almost done. There's Fiesta.
Taking the world by storm.
There's another Piggy Bank.
Gust and glory.
And a Sky Diamond. And my boy Camo.
Hammer it home.
Do I sell broken Skylanders? Yes. So I don't sell them in the shop.
Making an impact.
Everything that's in the shop is to be considered used, out of box, in decent condition. I mean, there may be some natural wear and tear, some bent pieces or something, but everything will be intact and working game. The damaged pieces I will either sell privately. If you see something you want, get a hold of me and we can make a deal. Otherwise, some of them go up every week during the auctions on Fridays. So Friday's auction day most weeks. Not every week, but most weeks. I have to skip it a few weeks, but there are always a few damaged items up there, but I always have more damaged items than I can even put up in those auctions. So like 2 weeks ago, I actually sold, or not just last week. That was just last week, I think. I actually sold a damaged mystery box where I included 30 Skylanders, 30 damaged figures in a mystery box. And some people like that. So, but yes, I do sell them as long as they work in the game. And that's why I test them as well. Tom, yeah, if you find lots that you think might be good for the shop, let me know. Send me a link. Either the easiest place for me is over on Twitter. If you go to twitter.com/SCLMatt, follow me over there, send me a DM with that link. Otherwise, you can email me, Matt@SkylandersCharacterList.com. It's Matt@SkylandersCharacterList.com. That'd be cool.
It's party time.
Yeah, the Trap Team 3DS pack was weird. I mean, I think the Trap Team 3DS game was a little weird too.
Root punch.
Not quite the same as the others. All right, there is a Blast Zone. Starting to find some new swapper pieces.
Root punch.
If you got put in timeout, it's probably because you're spamming the chat. No need for that.
He shoots. He spores.
There's a Series 2 Double Trouble. The Quest guy. Nice.
Look at my numbers.
Yeah, the damage shortcut for $1. So good. So good. Sevenfold, you haven't missed too much today. Today's been a good day for Trap Masters. We'll be bulking up on those again. But nothing super rare. There's Sparks. And Blades.
Looking sharp.
showed you those. Hey, well, I guess it made sense. We did have the barrel blast here, so there's Donkey Kong, turbocharged Donkey Kong. Obviously, won't be able to test him properly in this game. Mike Noid, that is fantastic. I hope you sent him the right way. A comment on one of your videos asking for my website. That's interesting. That's interesting. Default username. Yeah, 3DS Trap Team didn't use traps. So no, they did not have an incentive to buy traps. Like that's why they didn't get traps in the starter pack. Like traps weren't a part of Trap Team. As weird as that sounds. For the 3DS though. Yeah.
Blast and furious.
Man, the bottom of this bag is just a graveyard. Okay, so there's the battle hammer. But the bottom of the bag contains the other hand for Hex. There is Deep Dive Gil Grunt's arm. And there's Warnado's leg. So I have all the parts that broke off. I have them. Yeah, they just... Wow. So that makes me wonder if they were damaged in transit. Usually people don't save all of those parts otherwise. Okay.
Boom shakalaka.
Anybody that was here just for the unboxing, that's it. That's all I got. Like I said, big day for Trap Masters. Otherwise, good restock for the shop. That's what today was about.
Boom shakalaka.
So we got that going. I have a couple of halves here. So I have Buckler and a Jet and a Free and a Freeze. But I think I have at least some of those on the half shelf. Just a moment. All right, so I have 2 of the 4. So I can actually make a Free Ranger and a Freeze Blade out of those, but Jet and Buckler are going up on the half shelf once I test them. So get these tests in here.
Keeping it cool.
Tom, thanks for sending the link. I'll check that out after the stream. Kario, 7 of 10 for the lot today. Not too many good figures. Come on.
A cut above the rest.
There's some decent stuff in there.
Keeping it cool.
Maybe not stuff you needed, but I find that usually skews how good a lot people think it is, whether or not it had stuff that they need.
Looks like chicken scratched it.
That's a whole different question.
Whip up a storm.
I think it was a good lot, especially for the prices that I pay for these things. Like the first box that we had, that was like all SSA stuff. It didn't seem like it was very special at all. Like, I'm sure I got that dirt cheap.
Whip up a storm.
Like, there were probably like 30 or 40 SSA figures. I probably paid like 25, 30 bucks. Something like that.
Looks like chicken scratched it.
Yeah, there we go. We got 3 food fights and a double trouble 1.5. Yeah, the Double Trouble 1.5, that may be our rarest figure of the day. Like, we haven't had that pop up in a long time.
Whip up a storm.
Multiple wallops, yep. Multiple wallops, multiple jawbreakers, multiple Crypt Kings. Even a legendary jawbreaker and a Nitro Crypt King. 2 Nitros, actually. One of them was damaged, but like I said, it was a good day for Trap Masters. Alright, so those other halves work as well. But we do get to add Freeze Blade and Free Ranger to the shop then. But that's going to be it for the figures. So now we need to move down to superchargers, test the vehicles, and find out if we have 601. Actually, that might be the rarest piece then. Which is harder to find, Double Trouble 1.5 or Mobile Hot Streak? For the record, I don't have an answer. I'm just wondering, which one do you think is more rare? Harder to find. Fair enough. 7 of 10 is a good lot. I'll take it. I'll take it. Wolf the Ender, that sucks. I'm telling you, keep your pets away from your Skylanders. Lock up your Skylanders if you need to. Cardinal, no, there was no Chaos Trap. Because that game didn't use any traps at all. It would have been... Yeah, it would have been really mean for him to give you a trap and say, ha, you can't use this. Yeah, that didn't happen. Easier to spot 1.5. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, because you can find, like, you can just look at the figures and find 1.5. So you've probably seen a bunch of 601s out there, but you just didn't know it because the 601s are... Like, you have to put them in game to figure it out if it's not in the starter pack. Because, I mean, technically, both of them came in starter packs. Both Double Trouble 1.5 and the Mobile Hot Streak both came in starter packs. So, theoretically, I think they're about the same rarity. And they're both for mobile games. They're both originally created for mobile games.
Reef Ripper.
Kobe, welcome back. There's nothing super rare. We were just kind of discussing, like, good day for Trap Masters. We did get a Double Trouble 1.5. I don't know if you were here for that. And then we're gonna check and you see here shortly if we got 601. Yeah.
Reef Ripper.
Where did I get Swap Force for the PS4? I don't know. I don't. It's like in my own collection. I probably just bought it at Best Buy or something. If you're talking about for the shop, I mean, it came in one of the lots. If I have it in stock. Yeah, I couldn't tell you exactly where.
Dive Bomber.
Quite impressive, wouldn't you say?
Dive Bomber.
Yeah, default username. That's basically the question I'm asking. Yeah. And yeah, a lot of people weren't necessarily into the vehicles thing.
By golly!
They're not going to buy it for a mobile system, mobile console.
Sea Shadow. Sky Slicer.
Quite impressive, wouldn't you say?
Lucario, you like to get your Skylanders not reset?
Sky Slicer.
That's interesting. You might be the first one who's told me that. Because people ask me from time to time why I take time to reset them. I'm like, well, when I get a new character, I would like it reset. Like that's the first thing I do. When I buy a used character, I reset it so I can level it up myself.
Reef Ripper.
So I'm taking care of that for you. I figure I might as well reset them since I'm putting them all on the portal anyway. Oh, I think I'm getting a package.
Reef Ripper.
There's a mail truck in my driveway. Pretty sure that's more Skylanders. That'll be Wednesday's unboxing video.
Grip
Going for a big
Crusher.
package or a small package? What do you think?
Quite impressive, wouldn't you say?
And yes, the Bears lost, Cardinal Man. Always
Grip
happy to see that.
Crusher.
Digging through the boxes. I can't see it yet. All right, here we go. Hot streak. Hot streak. We'll find out. Is it 601? Fingers crossed.
Hot Streak.
There it is. There it is. We have a 601. Hot streak special.
My golly!
We'll reset this, and then for anybody who doesn't know, watch it. It'll pop out hot streak and right underneath special.
Hot Streak.
Boom. That's it right there. That's a 601. That's a 601.
Quite impressive, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, hot streak special coming up for auction. Maybe this Friday. We could probably do it this Friday. I'm not sure what else I have going up for. Ooh, we could do the hot streak auction this week. Because no. I said this week it's gonna be. Whoa, that's a big package. That was a big box of Skylanders. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, big box of Skylanders came in. That'll be for Wednesday. I'm getting distracted now. Wow. EA Customs for auction. Like I said, this week is going to be a Robo week. Like this is what I'm talking about. I just have too many pieces for auction now. I can't put them all up at once. Like, okay, so I feel bad putting any of EA's customs on second tier, right? Like I feel they should always be the spotlight item. But how would you feel if I put one of the minis? Like if Robo was the spotlight item this week, and I put one of the minis, like the Pumpkin Eye Small, up for auction as well this week. It's like I feel bad just holding on to them, but I feel bad not putting them as the spotlight item. So I don't know which way to go with it. Mike and I go for 1.5 and 601. Interesting. All right. Anyway. Yeah, Frogmouth, I'm not sure what you're asking. What do you mean Skylanders 2? I mean, they've made 6 games. What do you mean 2? So default username, like I'm not saying I'm running out of auction spots by any means. like I said, there's no limit to how many items I can put up each week. So it's not a matter of having space. It's I don't want to overshadow like Earth Avengers customs with, say, a Robo or a Golden Hot Streak or something like that. Like I don't want to say like, yeah, I don't know. So that's my only thing, I guess. All right. That's it for superchargers then. I still got to test some traps and some magic items. But we're finishing up here. It's only a sequel if it has a number 2. Fine. I mean, so many people will tell you that Giants was just an extension, or you could read that as sequel of Spyro's Adventure. No, I don't think they'll ever put out a Skylanders 2. That would just be confusing at this point. All the other games are just really good spin-offs. Okay. However you want to think about it.
Come rain or shine.
I have one or two other communities I subscribe to on Reddit, but yeah, I usually just forget to check Reddit. So I mean, there's people like me who are still into Skylanders, but like I said, you can't just judge the health of the community based on their Reddit presence. Sometimes that's just not in the wheelhouse of the core user. Yeah, I mean, part of the reason there wasn't really a place that for Skylanders fans to go. Is back in the day, I mean, most of the fans were kids. And so they weren't necessarily on places like that. So I mean, Reddit was kind of there. Nowadays, there are more fans on the Discord. But those are like, you can't really like search for Skylanders Discords as easily as you can like a Reddit or something. And then like there was the Dark Spiral forums, right? That was kind of the main go-to, but it was a forum, and there's a reason why like forums are dying out. Like they're not a really good form of communication anymore. Right? They just get so messy and long and drawn out, and we have better ways nowadays. But yeah, now that all those kids have grown up, some of them have moved on to like Reddit and Discord. But there's still, you're right, there isn't like a one specific place where Skylanders go. Skylanders fans go. And I'm not sure what that would look like. Right? Because people have asked me before, like, why haven't you started a Discord? Well, it takes a lot of time and effort and energy to do it right. And on top of just like starting one, you need people to moderate it. You need to be in there all the time. I don't know. Maybe someday, but it's not high on my list of starting and leading a community like that. I'll do what I can here on YouTube, but I guess that's almost another place where Skylanders fans show up is YouTube. Doesn't really have the same community building features as other outlets. All right, just a few traps left, then we're gonna get out of here. Still under 3 hours. I love this. Good day.
Sheep creep.
Oh, didn't even use these traps. Default username. It's hard to say. It's hard to judge levels of dedication.
Cruiser.
Firecat is definitely one of the most currently active Skylanders collectors that I know right now. Yeah, I don't know that I can fairly judge levels of dedication, especially since I don't know a lot of people that well. But yeah, he is very high up on that list for sure, and has super high goals as far as his collection goes. No, there's something to be said for that for sure.
Chef Pepperjack.
Let's get cooking.
Bombshell.
I mean, what the Skylanders are pretty dedicated right now. They just haven't been in the game as long.
Pinata.
Sweet.
Brussels sprout.
All right, and chaos. You didn't even trap chaos, really. Oh.
Chaos.
All right, but that should do it. That is all of our figures, all of our traps, magic items, vehicles for today. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I'll be back on. Well, you'll still be getting daily videos from now until Thursday. So there'll be a video out later today, video on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, plus another unboxing on Wednesday. As I mentioned, I just saw it get delivered, so I know I have stuff going on on Wednesday. But yeah, it's gonna be a busy week. Another busy week. We'll see. I hope you enjoyed what you see here, and perhaps we'll see you again on Wednesday. Have a good week, everybody.